You guys, this does happen. It is something that most of us artists do. So in fluid art, it's actually pretty easy to scrape a painting when you don't like it because the painting is wet. But I literally just spent an hour on this painting and I just don't like it. So I'm scraping through my paint. It is quite thick because it's been sitting there for a while. So what I'm going to do is just mix up the colors and start over. This is an 8x10 canvas, and usually I like to have a white base. It's my preference to use white on my garden series, but since I already have this paint on here, I'm just going to add white to it and create a soft blue color for the base, and then my color palette will just be a little bit different than what I had in the beginning. So this is me working hard at trying to please myself. Hey, if you can't make something you like, then just, you know what, start over. That's the way it is in life. So I'm just adding a little more color. Well, white's not a color, but I'm adding a little more paint. I want to make this a little more fluid because it was super thick. So hey, my name's Gretchen. Thanks for being here. This is Crazy Lady Creations channel, and I'm not super crazy, but I do like to have fun. And part of why I started painting and doing a YouTube channel really was just because I want to show that painting can be an enjoyable experience for even a novice or someone who's self-taught like me. I did not go to art school. I am just learning as I go, but this particular series that I'm doing is so much fun. I do love it. So with the garden series, it's a lot of intuitive flicks and swipes, and I always have to have the base. I usually have a white base, so I added the white, and then I'm going to add some colors onto my little puddle here so that I can swipe the colors up into the canvas. So it's sort of like the swipes create the greenery, like the stems and the flora that surrounds actual flowers, and then I do add flowers towards the end. But I love these swipes because what happens is the colors like twirl and mix as it's swiped up the canvas, and then I will stretch it out. I'm going to move the paint. But these colors that I'm using here are super thin. This green is like an emerald green from Deco Art, and I added water. And you'll notice when I tilt the canvas that it's going to run like it's super watery. So both of these greens are very thin. And I kind of like that. I love the interactions with the paints, and I think it's going to look cool. So you're probably noticing that I'm doing a voiceover because I haven't been using a microphone when I paint lately. I feel a little bit like the microphone prevents me from concentrating on my work. I feel like I have to entertain while I'm doing the painting, and I don't want that. So I just do a voiceover sometimes once I'm in the editing process, and that's what I'm doing now. So I'm just kind of telling you what's going on as it happens. With this, I like to add some of my base color back in to help the paint move. That's why you saw me, doing that with the palette knife. So I'm just going to let the paint move. I'm going to let it stretch out both ways, and then I will add the floral component. The composition takes a while, and I usually sit here for an hour or more working my magic and figuring out how I want it to look. So I just want to thank you guys for being here. It is not an hour video. I edit a lot out because sometimes I do have some interruptions. I have child interruptions. I have family walk in my room. I get phone calls, all kinds of things. But thankfully the paint does not dry super fast, and I'm able to get everything done that I want to do. So thank you so much, you guys. If you can comment and let me know your thoughts, I would appreciate it. But I hope you enjoy this video, and if you give it a try, let me know how it works. So I am almost done, you guys, and I wanted to explain something real quick. Sometimes my flowers, when they're blown out, they kind of shrink back into the base of the paint, so I often have to add more color or re-blow a flower actually to get a little bigger, because I know it's gonna retreat a little bit back into its base. So that is why I'm constantly redoing my flowers. Sometimes I want them to be shaped a little differently, but usually it's just I need them to have more color or get bigger again. So I am just doodling. I am creating a little more intricate interest, and that's usually what I do at the end of my pieces. But I'm pretty happy with the results of this piece. I think it's turning out lovely, and it's just different from some of my others. And it's not symmetrical, which is totally fine. I'm trying to create things that are a little more simple with larger flowers in them, but I love this piece. I hope you guys love it. If you can please like and subscribe, and also just give me a comment, let me know what you think. But here it is, unvarnished and dry, and you can see some of the shimmer in the video here of the paints that are a little more metallic-y. But I like that. I love using metallics, as you know. But God bless you guys. I hope you have a great day, and thanks for watching.